right, y'all boys. So listen, we got my boy Austin Dunham here. All right, this is exclusive content. We are going to have some story times. Y'all be asking about a lot of, story times. Well, my boy's here, and I think we got some,
definitely do.
pretty interesting stories to tell. So first things first, y'all. We're gonna get into the freakiest experiences that we've had with girls. Any kind of story, doesn't really matter. Just go off the dome, bro.
Man, so there's this one certain chick that I've been dealing with right now, and she's absolutely crazy about me, bro. Like, y'all think a level 10 interest is max you can get? No, you can get to like a level 15 in regards to interest. And so speaking of that, she'll literally do anything to please me. So first things first, I brought up the fact that I want to have a threesome, and we got the talk on trains. You know what train is, right? Of
course.
Basically, guy goes in, I'm done, other guy goes in. So long story short,
Batman and Robin.
Yeah, yeah, man, like tag team. Long story short, she was down to do it. So what happened was I invited one of my closest friends to come out with me. I told him, and funny enough, they matched on Tinder before and they DM'd before.
Really?
Kid you not. He checked her IG and went through the messages, and they talked before, but they never met up.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
Wow.
So we all wanted to like set the vibe first and kind of talk and see how everything was gonna play out. So friend came over, she came over, we all mingling at my bar, just having drinks, and then we drive to a bar in her car. My friend's driving, and I told her to sit in the front seat, and I'm strategically planning everything. I already know why I said that, because I told my friend to make moves on her as we're going to the bar to make her already comfortable.
Right.
So as we're driving to the bar, after we left my place, I'm talking to her, we're all vibing, and I see my friend's hand go over to her lap, and he starts fingering her while I'm in the back seat.
What, for real?
And keep in mind, this is like a rotation chick of mine, a girl that I've been seeing for like 2 months, and I've been, just one-on-one with. So seeing that, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of weird, man. It was a little weird, but after I had some drinks in me, I got over the shit. I didn't feel jealous or anything. It's just when you deal with a chick by yourself, like imagine like one of your girls, you just see me fingering her or whatever. It's just weird. I can't explain it.
I'm not one of those guys that's like, let's be Eskimo brothers. I'm not one of them kind of dudes. So.
Yeah. Well, that shit was weird. But anyways, she liked it, and then we parked at the bar. As I'm getting out, I saw my friend leaning over, and they were making out in the front seat. I'm like, okay, let's get this party started. So after that, we got to the bar area we're at. It's kind of a rounder table. She was sitting in the middle. My friend's on one side, I'm on the other side. And basically, we're all talking. We both have our hands on our leg, and we're both basically like playing with her at the same time. And when I go to the bathroom, I come back, I see them kissing, and then when he goes to the bathroom, like we're taking turns for her. It's send up the vibe so when we go back to my place, it's gonna be easy. So we're about ready to leave now. It's been like 50 minutes to an hour, and as I'm walking to the car, I told the girl we're with, I was like, when we get inside, I want you to give him head.
Wow.
Yeah, I was
gave her a command.
Yeah, I was like, when we get in, suck his dick. And she was like, okay. And so she got back in the front seat. We're driving. She tried to do it, but my friend had to pee, so he didn't want it. So I told her to come back in the backseat with me. She starts giving me head as we're driving back to my place. And then we go back to my place, and then I pick her up, go in my room, lay her down. I'm kissing her. My friend's eating her out.
Oh my goodness, man. You can't make this shit up, y'all. Like,
right, so this is the craziest story I've ever had.
Find some hoes, man. Them hoes that really fuck with you.
They'll do anything for you.
And they those are real hoes, y'all. Those are real hoes. That's what they about.
Straight sluts.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Straight sluts.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
But yeah, and then we basically start having like a threesome. Like my friend's fucking her while she's like sucking my dick, right? And I don't know if it was because my friend and the realization of actually what was happening, but I couldn't like keep it up, bro. Like I'm being
I-
like straight up with you.
Hey, be real with y'all. I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
If it's a train or something, I'm be like, hey, nigga, you can't even be in the same room. Nigga, go out there and eat a Hot Pocket. I'm finna beat these cheeks up first, and then
real.
I'm leaving. Do whatever you want.
I'm telling you, like for whatever reason I couldn't, so I just left the room and I let my friend just go ham on it, and then they were in there probably like 10 minutes, and then he comes out, we're all like laughing and shit, and then she's on the bed like sprawled out, and I'm like, I'm not going out like a bitch, like this is my girl, I literally just threw an alley to you, it's my turn now. So tag teamed it, and then I went in and I did my thing, and that was that. After I came outside, my friend made a peanut butter jelly sandwich with my food, and that whole night was crazy. I just condensed it into a really small story, but that whole time I was like, I can't believe this shit is happening.
Wow.
That was my first threesome, my first train. Up next, she gonna let me do a girl though. That's the weird part. Like I brought up that I went to do a girl, and then she started acting weird. I was like, nah, you can't. I just let you fuck one of my friends with me. Like, you can't.
Man, fuck that.
Yeah.
It ain't even a threesome unless it's two females. I ain't doing none of that shit. I am not fucking with that.
She said she'll let two girls give me head though, like her and another girl. So
I fuck with, yeah, okay, bet.
down with that.
Say less.
All right, man. You got a crazy story?
So, guys, I've told y'all some stories. You guys already know this, but one I haven't told, probably just the craziest thing I have done, like as far as probably like savage. One of them is I met a girl out, older woman. She was a school teacher, and you know all them school teachers be low-key freaks. Met her out at a beach bar. You know, I had her like do a dance for me. Had her shaking her ass. We brought up this topic. You know, this random guy comes up, topic about why black men don't cheat. Right? So you guys know that slogan, black men don't cheat. I was telling her the most bullshit. You guys already know the saying, sell her a dream, all that stuff, right? I'm getting the story into her. She's just, I guess she's eating it up as far as just, you know, how valuable black men are, this and that. All that shit was cool until she started getting drinks in her, right? So she started just going off. I'm like, okay, I need to snatch this chick up before one of these other guys just want to pull her. All right, so I'm like, okay, bet. Snatch her up. She was actually down here visiting her cousin. Her cousin is like an older 40-something-year-old guy, got a whole spot on the beach and everything, right? So I snatch her up. I'm like, hey, we need to go somewhere. She's like, well, my cousin has a spot, but he only has one bed. I'm like, fuck it. We ain't have nobody to drive us. We're drunk. He drives us, right? So we get in his truck. Us two are in the back seat. He's in the front. He's driving. He doesn't suspect anything. But guys, this is probably the most disrespectful thing I've done. I just like, you know, pulled her panties to the side, started fingering her in the back seat. That's, you know, his cousin or whatever. I didn't give a fuck. Damn. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care whether or not he was mad. He had a look on his face because he started to hear her moan and shit. I didn't care. That made me go harder. Right? So she starts sucking my dick too. We're in the back seat this whole time. The drive is about 15 minutes. I'm just trying to get it all warmed up. He drops us off. He's like, what are you guys gonna do? I'm like, nah, we're just gonna chill. You know, we're a little drunk. We're just gonna chill in the, you know, on the bed or something. He's like, okay, cool, and leaves. Guys, don't ever believe some shit like that, cause we didn't just chill. I fucked his bed sheets up, all right, and I just left. That was the most savage shit I've done, as far as just like disrespecting the guy in front of his face. And just fucking his cousin, who's also a grown woman, so I guess he shouldn't have had, you know, been tripping regardless. But, you know, fucked his sheets up. Hopefully he was able to wash them up, but I don't know.
So you, like, that night you dipped?
Yeah, I dipped right after I smashed
Oh shit, damn.
And she actually tried to hit me up to go out later that night because I told her I was gonna go out with her, but I never responded. Never, just left contact.
Classic hit and quit story right there.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I got feels too. not with nobody's like cousin though. on his bed.
On his bed.
Oh, nah.
He paid for everything.
Nah,
just
damn.
fucked up his sheets and everything. Probably had some of his drinks.
Yeah, shit. You probably just red pilled him with that right there.
Yeah, facts. But you know, it is what it is, y'all. Austin shared. Did you got anything else to say? Or?
Man, I tend to meet freaky girls, man. I don't know. I'm not sure if they're just really into me or what, but
I think it's both.
I've had my toes sucked.
Facts.
You seen the
He's
video?
not capping. He's not capping.
I'm dead ass serious.
He's dead serious.
I've had girls beg me to eat my ass, man.
Me too.
Like
That shit freaked me out. Did you let her do it?
Nah.
Fuck no. Dude.
Nah.
I was like, nah. I dipped.
Nah. But like,
fuck that.
there was the same girl who sucked my toes. Like, she was super down. Super down. I had multiple girls. Like, if you bring a girl to the point where she's comfortable with you, I've noticed like a lot of them are into that.
It's only been white girls that have told me that. Though,
of course, yeah.
That have asked me. It's crazy.
White girls.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, what is this new shit that's going on?
So, y'all want a freaky girl, do anything for you, get a white girl, man. Preferably blondes, bro.
Blondes, yeah, blondes will do anything.
A little bit less brain cells right there. Oh, no cap.
Craziest, like, as far as like probably negative experience. I think I've already told you guys a couple. I'm not gonna go in. If Austin wants to share one, then he can. That's cool.
Negative. I would say this happens more last year, but a girl will be hanging out with me. I might smash her 1 or 2 times, and then she just ghosts out of nowhere. Still have her on social media though. Then she's posted out with her boyfriend.
Right.
Yeah. Has a boyfriend, or they were on a break and now they got back together, but she didn't care to tell me. I had one girl. She literally, like, I fucked her like 3 days before. I saw she was posted on social media with her boyfriend, and she stole my shirt. She took my shirt. She didn't steal it. Like, I let her go home with my shirt. And then I was texting her. I was like, oh, I see you got back with your mans. Can I at least get my shirt back? Never texted back.
Oh, she keeping that shit.
Yeah, she still has it to this day.
She wanted that shit.
And then what's funny, a year later, New Year's Eve, she sent me a text and was like, hey, were you downtown? And I didn't reply back. And I said, I'm going to be petty. I'm going to wait till New Year's Eve of next year and reply back to her. No, that wasn't me. I got a note in my calendar to send her a text.
Oh my God.
Y'all talk about petty?
I'm going to get you back with that petty
I'm being
shit.
petty, man. She still got my shirt, too.
Nah, and that's crazy. She probably smells it before she goes to sleep.
You never know,
Her boyfriend be right next to her. She'd probably lie to his ass.
It's crazy. He'll never know.
He'll believe it. Ain't it crazy?
Bro, she was literally like nosed to my stomach type, deep throating me.
Yeah.
And then got back with her boyfriend 2 days later.
It's crazy when a chick gets on her knees and then like she literally pulls you in.
I'm telling you, like,
to gobble your shit. Yeah. Dead ass though. Dead ass, bro. You gotta have, like, guys, the girls with the most interest do the freakiest shit. And they'll also do the craziest shit.
For real.
So, with that said, y'all, stories from my boy Austin. You know what I'm saying? MJ here.
It's going to get even crazier the next 2 years as long as I continue to stay single, I guarantee. Because this only been a year, bro.
Yeah.
I've only been, like, really doing this shit for, like, a year and a half. And I got all these stories. I can imagine, like, the next 3-5 years.
Definitely. Give them out sparingly.
For real.
Y'all been asking for all these kind of... I'm going to just leak them out every now and again. But